Merci beaucoup, Catherine, et merci à l'organisation de la conférence de Montréal de cette invitation à venir vous parler de l'initiative avant-gardiste qui nous amorçons à Montréal. As you saw in the video, we recently announced Plan Net Zero, a project to decarbonize the built environment of Concordia's 2 campuses by 2040. And we launched this project for many reasons, the most important of which was to honor the sustainability commitments that we made to our community in 2021 in the wake of COP26 in Glasgow. Setting ambitious goals for net zero is one thing. The challenge is how to design the multiple diverse roadmaps to achieve decarbonization. And this is especially the case for Quebec and Canada's large and rapidly growing cities. Cities that have decades or centuries of architectural history, complex infrastructure networks in varying states of structural integrity, and which depend on very different energy sources to support a green transition. As a large urban university with world-class expertise in net zero energy building design, smart, resilient cities and communities, electrification, cybersecurity, and sustainability in the digital age, Concordia is well positioned to lead a decarbonization project at scale. According to the London-based Times Higher Education Impact Rankings, we're among the 50 top universities worldwide for our work on sustainable cities and communities. And we've also been the most energy efficient university in Quebec for more than 20 years. Concordia was just awarded $123 million in funding from the Government of Canada to lead a 7-year project on electrifying society with partners across multiple sectors. The CEO for this project, Karim Zaghib, is one of the world's leading experts on batteries and a faculty member in our Gina Coady School of Engineering and Computer Science. One factor that makes Plan Net Zero unique is those 80 buildings on 62 acres of land that you saw in the video. Concordia has a storefront campus in downtown Montreal and another campus in a residential neighborhood 7 kilometers west of the city center. Our buildings span 150 years of architectural history, which means our campuses are a microcosm not only of Montreal's built environment, but many other cities across Canada and North America. And this is a critical point because much of our collective decarbonization challenge is about retrofitting existing buildings, not just new construction. En envisageant le projet Plan Net Zero en termes de système de bâtiments sur chaque campus, nous élaborons une stratégie d'intégration énergétique complète qui fait un lien entre l'utilisation et la consommation pour maximiser les économies et la résilience. Du concert avec Hydro-Québec, notre objectif principal est de réduire les émissions de carbone et de stocker de l'énergie pour la redistribuer aux quartiers autour du campus dans le but d'optimiser le réseau. Nous croyons qu'un projet expérimental de cette ampleur présente un potentiel unique et pas seulement sur le plan de l'ingénierie ou de l'innovation technologique. The Plan Net Zero initiative allows us to work with banks and financial institutions to establish new criteria for evaluating risk and designing the funding models needed to support large-scale green energy projects that have never previously been undertaken. And crucially, this initiative can provide a financial baseline for assessing how to structure similar projects that are destined to be the way of the future. Comme vous l'avez vu dans la vidéo, nous avons l'intention de transformer nos campus en laboratoires vivants et ouverts. Nous voulons que nos partenaires potentiels, services publics, grands multinationales, PME, entreprises en démarrage, institutions financières et chercheurs universitaires perçoivent Concordia comme une banque à sable dans laquelle ils peuvent unir leurs forces avec nos exports et nos étudiants, échanger des données, innover et expérimenter à grande échelle. Naturellement, j'espère que notre approche donnera une longueur d'avance à Concordia pour attirer des talents et créer un écosystème d'innovation intersectorielle axé sur l'urgence de la transition verte. But there's another critical element here, which is that a major challenge to achieving net zero is behavioral. Designing innovative new technologies is one thing, and we certainly need that creativity. But creating social acceptance and fostering adaptability, both to technology adoption and new patterns of energy consumption, is equally crucial. And that means working with municipal governments, indeed all levels of government, to develop evidence-informed standards and policies to incentivize and support the green transition. And here, too, universities like Concordia are prime test beds. If there's one demographic today that's all in for addressing climate change, it's the current and next generations of students on university campuses. But as we plan and look to the future, we also need to be honest and recognize that there are countervailing pressures that could tend to increase Canada's carbon footprint in the short and medium term if we're not collectively vigilant and aggressive in our actions. Canada's and Quebec's future economic expansion are to some extent dependent on population growth. This means society will need to build and adapt even more infrastructure for housing, heating, and transportation to support population increase. Equally, as our society and economy turn even faster toward a digital 5 and 6G future, it will be incumbent to develop strategies to cope with exploding energy demands for computational power. This is why there's no time to waste going hard in on decarb projects at scale, and why we need to be imaginative in our approach. On this latter point, the RFP we issued in the first phase of Planet Zero is unique because it requires bidders to commit a portion of the project budget to support R&D. We did this partly because we're a university with research at the heart of our mission, but we also insisted on it because the only way our cities will achieve net zero is by making a commitment to invest in innovation. And study after study shows that the key to successful innovation is to prioritize collaboration and partnerships at every opportunity. Je termine en vous disant que nous sommes curieux de savoir comment les grands établissements des autres villes s'attaquent aux enjeux de la décarbonation. Si Planète Zéro suscite votre intérêt, n'hésitez pas à vous manifester pour nouer un partenariat avec nous. Nous sommes tous dans le même bateau. Après tout, we are indeed in this together. Thank you all. Merci beaucoup.